Hey everybody, welcome back to Abnormal Joy. Today, Christy and I are on vacation without the kids. And what we want to do is just kind of show you what we're doing and talk a little bit about why we think it's important to go on vacation without your kids. We obviously love being around our kids. We love taking them places. We love experiencing new things with them. But also, you have to be able to get away from them. And so we'll talk a little bit more about that during this video, along with, like I said, what we're doing. We've actually decided to go to see our friends in North Dakota. Our friend Adam Glombowski is the director of the Cooperstown Bible Camp. And we'll show you what their camp is like. And we're actually going to also do a separate video kind of focusing specifically on the camp and what they do here and their ministry. But for this video, it's going to be talking about vacation, getting away from your children, and why that's important. So whenever Christy and I planned this vacation, normally whenever we plan a vacation, I'm the type of person that likes to be doing things. Like, I like to see new things. But we just really felt like we needed a vacation where we didn't have any plans. It was just to relax. We didn't have to go to some national park or just see something amazing or new. We just wanted to just hang out and relax and just be together. And a lot of the time that we've spent has just been driving around. Cooperstown Bible Camp is kind of in the middle of nowhere, which that's perfect for us. That's exactly what we wanted. But a lot of this trip, we've just been driving around and enjoying the beauty. It doesn't sound really interesting, but there's just vast fields of different things, corn and sunflowers and other things. We've seen a lot of birds. I'm a big nerd whenever it comes to like seeing hawks and birds of prey. We've seen a few eagles. Hopefully we'll be able to actually get some video of them. They have been pretty elusive as far as video goes. But we've just really enjoyed just spending time together in the car, just driving around the camp and seeing what there is to see. So we're driving around Cooperstown, and there's this Stonehenge-like thing that's just out in the middle of nowhere. Not really sure what it means or what it's for. There's like no signage or anything that says what it's supposed to be. So maybe we'll ask Adam and Alicia what in the world this is. Yikes. It's art. Just to give you more of an idea of kind of the weird and randomness of this, that's the main road that leads into Cooperstown. Dollar General, random abandoned lot, and this thing. So today we are going with our friends Adam and Alicia to Fargo to see what we can see there.
Time for an adventure.
We just ate at Plaza Azteca. It was muy delicioso.
I can see. I wonder if this is how Jim was when he was taking videos for the office, going through Scranton. This is the old depot station,
El Depot.
full train station.
We are in downtown Fargo, and Adam is giving us a very brief history. Look at all that paint. That's cool. All that paint.
Romantics.
What's that? What's Romantics?
This is the adult store.
What is an adult store? Okay, so more of downtown Fargo.
This place right here, Tea and Crate, it's a Thai ice cream store, and they make the rolled ice there. The one in there is a bunch of youth pastors. So this is Broadway Street. I forget which road has, but there is a, I think it's this one. Yeah, coming up here, there's a square-esque type. They have concerts and they have an ice rink in the wintertime.
It's Buffalo.
And the Buffaloes, here's the Fargo Theater.
Looks fancy.
One of the oldest theaters in the area. There's a record store somewhere. I can't remember where it's at. Oh, yep, sorry. Over here is where they have. Oh, yeah, food trucks and what's it called? Farmers market.
So we are on vacation without our kids in Cooperstown, North Dakota. We're actually staying at Cooperstown Bible Camp with our friends Adam and Alicia. We're going to be releasing another video that has to do specifically talking about what they do here at Cooperstown and why we think it's a good work and a good ministry, and why we think Bible Camp is a good ministry. But what we wanted to talk about in this video, it's not just to show you what we've been doing this week and kind of let you come along with us as we have fun, but we wanted to address why we think it's important and why it's worked for us. One of the points of Abnormal Joy is for you guys to kind of see what our family does, and we just want to share with you what has worked for us. And so this is one thing that has really worked well for us, and it's the idea of taking vacations away from our kids. Now, of course, most of our vacations that we do take the kids along with us. You know, we have family vacations. It's not like we always leave them at home, but what we have tried to do over the years is have one big vacation a year with the kids and have one shorter vacation with just us. And we think it's important to do this, and like I said, it's worked for our family, and I think it's something that if you've never done it before, you should consider it, because to me it goes back to Genesis 2:24, which says, "Therefore a man will leave his father and mother, hold fast to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh." And in that scripture we see the relationship not just between husband and wife, but also between parent and child. Your spouse is the only person in your entire life that you are bonded to for life. Even your kids, that relationship, although of course your relationship is for your entire life, you're always going to be their parent, they're always going to be your child, but they are going to move out, they're going to leave you and start their own family. And so we just think that it's good and practical to nourish that relationship between husband and wife by getting away from all the distractions of your normal life, including your own children. I know that's not always easy, and perhaps you're in a season of life where it's not even possible. Christy and I, like I said, we have tried to do that once a year, every year, but we haven't been able to do it for several years. So that's why this time we've taken a little bit longer. We usually, when we leave the kids, it's only for a few days. This time we've done it for an entire week. It'll actually end up being about 10 days total. We have never done that before, but we think it's healthy, it's good. A lot of parents struggle to leave their kids behind. Christy, I know it's a lot harder for her, and she's not speaking just because she's a little camera shy, but that's okay. She struggles a little bit more because she's with them every day. We homeschool. She's a stay-at-home mom, and so she's with them all the time. I leave for work, so I'm gone a lot more, so I think that is part of why it's a little bit easier for me. I don't struggle with guilt at all about leaving them. Christy does a little bit more, and from our experience with our friends and some of our other family, it seems like mothers do struggle with that a little bit more. But I just want to encourage you, men and women, if you can, find somebody you trust to watch your kids, even if it's for 2 or 3 days, maybe it's just for a weekend. Try to get away and reconnect with just your spouse. It's very important, and it's actually good practice for when they move out, because one day they're going to move out for good and you're not ever going to see them, or at least not on a regular basis. So that's kind of where we stand, and that's why we do this. And just on another note, maybe you struggle with finding someone, maybe you don't have family living nearby, and honestly, that's just another practical benefit of being in a local church. This video really isn't about that specifically, but it's good to bring it up because, like Christy and I, again, this is our experience. We have so many friends at our church that are like family. Actually, our son Derek stayed with one of them while we were gone for part of the time. So if you're not in a local church, this is not a reason to get in a local church, but it is a benefit of really being involved in church. So again, I just want to encourage you, if it's possible, try to get away as a couple with no kids. Get away from work, get away from your house if you can. Just take some time to be a couple with nothing else around. We think it's healthy, practical. If you guys have something you do, maybe you do something annually with your spouse, we'd love to hear about it. Just leave a comment. Let us know how you foster your marriage relationship and how you strengthen that. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you and see what you guys do. We ask if you find this video a blessing, if it encourages you, if it instructs you in any way, please share it with others. If you think that somebody else might be blessed, that's all we ask, is that you would share it on your social media, and like and subscribe us. Like and subscribe to Abnormal Joy, and just follow us as we go through this life as a family, and hopefully we can learn from each other. God bless.